Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Well, my leaves are all dead here. Okay. As you enter, please don't forget to hit the like button. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. We're going to be doing the energy for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. All right. I'm thinking if I should go from Pisces to Aries this time around. Hey, sir. Is it Sarah? Sarah or Sarai? Oh, of course. Thank you for being here. Hey, Marcus. Hey, love. Hey, Diggy. Sarai. 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 Okay. That's pretty. Thank you for letting me know. I was saying it all Hispanic. Sarai. Nice. Hey, La Unique. Hey, Boo. All right, let us start. Oh, no. What am I doing? Hold on, guys. I just messed all this up. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Let's start with Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Aries. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aries? The rest of the weekend and the week of ahead looking like for the Aries. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Star. Big week ahead, Aries. 3 majors already. The Fool. 4 majors. Wow. Okay. Rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Aries. And the Justice. What in the world? 6 of Cups. So you have 5 majors back to back. Judgment. Sagittarius, Aquarius energy, Libra energy, the Devil. 6 majors. What in the hell? Capricorn energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Deck wanted to come out. The 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. There's a big transformation. Some of you guys could be moving. New opportunity, moving from some kind of 6 of Cups. Some of you guys could be moving. There could be a very big transition. Something here is coming in, Aries, and it looks like a great opportunity. This could be work, okay? This could be just like, as I said, like a move, something like a big transition in life. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Capricorn energy, Queen of Cups. Why is the Devil here? The World. You're ending a big cycle here. I'm not sure if it's with someone or a situation. 7 of Pentacles, something that you've been heavily investing in. For some of you, this could be a job. Some of you guys could have a very like narcissistic boss, or you're leaving a place of toxicity, restriction, and oppression behind. The Ace of Cups, you're moving into some kind of wish fulfillment. Wow. King of Wands, that's you. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess, Aries, I'm getting chills, to be honest with you. Pisces, Virgo energy, and the Page of Swords. Aries, this weekend, I mean, Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Some of you guys, you were dealing with some kind of restrictive energy. This could now a general read. So this could be so many different changes. This could be your work, leaving something toxic behind, closing out a cycle. Okay, something that you've been invested in. This is something that you've been doing for a very long time. Seven of Pentacles always gives me like, investing in something for now a long time could be different for everyone, but this could be like months, years. All right. It feels like there's a big cycle that is coming in, but it's definitely emotional fulfillment. You're moving forward. Some of you guys, this is like a life path here, some kind of life purpose that's coming in. So there could be a very big opportunity this week. Justice, Page of Swords, and a Knight of Cups. It feels like there's some kind of positive karmic justice for you. Page of Pentacles, money's also going to be looking good. This could be like a big offer coming in when it comes to, again, a job. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, the Hierophant. Look at all these majors. Hierophant and the High Priestess. Okay, now for those of you that resonate with this, there could be something changing in a twin flame situation as well, or there's some kind of spiritual connection coming in. Now this could also be some kind of like divine path or purpose, that something that is related to work. All right, something as far as like your life path. You guys could be changing careers. You're about to end. There's about to be an offer here that is in alignment with you. Ace of Cups, another major, the Magician. There's something that you've been manifesting, Aries, whether this is love, finances, work, opportunity, moving out the country. There's something huge happening for you this week. And I feel like your prayers, your manifestations are being answered. Page of Swords, Justice, and the Knight of Cups, Five of Cups. What's that about? The Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. Some of you guys are leaving, you're closing out a cycle with someone. And you're definitely moving into another situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're leaving someone behind. Maybe you've already left this person behind, but you're finally closing out this chapter and you have a very big spiritual union coming in. All right. Now, for some of you, spiritual unions to me doesn't necessarily always have to be love. This could be like the right partner in work, the right collaboration. And I feel like someone here is realizing that you're stepping into a whole different path, and it's making them some kind of, they're heartbroken about Ace of Wands, some kind of new beginning here. Aries energy, that's you. Why are they, who is this here? The Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Somebody may not like some kind of success, promotion. Something huge is happening for you this week. And I know this sounds very vague and general, but it is a general reading. These are like, it's going to be a very transformational week for you. And I feel like someone here wants to, what's the Seven of Wands? Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. It's almost like they don't want you to leave. It is almost giving me that image of somebody kind of holding on to your ankles, while you're kind of dragging yourself out of some kind of situation. You have chills. I have chills. I have chills. Hey, A, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I'm sure the week ahead is going to be much better. What is this spiritual thing here? This union, King of Cups, the Strength, and the Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are definitely starting something in secret, and it's moving very quickly. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. It's almost like you're sneaking towards a new opportunity, but again, it's almost like strategically. And finally, with the Tower and the Hangman, there's some kind of action this week. I'm going to run another spread. There's a lot of success, a lot of finance, abundance. Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. For some of you, the person that's hating behind the scenes, or the person that's hurt behind the scenes, is going to reveal themselves. I'm going to get another spread because I know it was very vague, but I mean, some of you guys could be meeting someone, all right, with the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. that is going to lead to some kind of spiritual union. There's going to be like an automatic chemistry or connection here. All right. This could also be collaborating with the right person. You know, it's almost like when you interview for a position and boom, like the atmosphere just makes sense. The culture just makes sense. Your values align with theirs. That kind of energy. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Bree. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Frenchie. Hey, love. Fratchy, sorry. All right, let's see. What else for the Aries for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Could we get a little bit more specific here? We just started. We're on Aries. It should be on the screen too. Death, transformation. What did I tell you? The world. Aries, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. For those of you that know tarot, death in the world, I mean, death is transformation. It's like shedding something old and to bring in something new. It's the phoenix, okay? With the world, there's a closing out of a cycle. Scorpio energy. You're closing out a very big cycle, and should be very exciting. You should be very, very excited. Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Two of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. Death, the Temperance. The World, the Ten of Wands. You're definitely releasing something. Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Strength. Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, the Hierophant. You're ascending. The Sun. Happiness is coming in. The Sun, the Two of Cups. What's the Ten of Wands? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is definitely changing. All right, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. There could be a promotion, a lot of success. Some of you guys could be buying a home. Some of you guys, again, this is a big move. It's transition. This is like your prayers being answered in a situation. Eight of Pentacles and the Strength. The Queen of Pentacles. Money is here. Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Three of Wands, whatever this is that you've been waiting for, that connection, all right, that home, that Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Cups, there's celebration here. Now, I will tell you, because I am getting this too. What's this Two of Cups? Death, the Hierophant, and the Temperance. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. That's what I felt. Why the Eight of Swords? The Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You know, why is the Death though? Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Justice. Why is the Justice? Page of Pentacles. There could be something about a legal situation, Aries. Okay, some of you guys, there could be a legal situation that you have success in. I'm not really getting that, but that could be for a very small percentage of you. Aries, I do feel for those of you that resonate with the twin flame connection, there is something changing in the ethers. There's something changing in the universe between you and this person. I feel like, but it's given me a very new energy. Hold on. Yeah, because see, the Knight of Wands is here. That's what I figured. Why is it Three of Cups? The High Priestess, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I can't make this up. I can't. Some of you guys are definitely about to encounter a spiritual union. For some of you, this could be your twin flame, whether you know this person or not, because you have the Death here. And the Death also speaks about rebirth. All right. The way this person is coming in, though, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, it's giving me new energy. All right. So for those of you that resonate with that term, this could be that. And I feel as if with the Eight of Swords, that's why you're in your head about it. The Tower and the Two of Pentacles is almost like some kind of stress coming from you internally, like wondering, Chariot, is this going to be successful? Some of you guys could be dating with the Seven of Cups. This could also be options, and you are definitely meeting your counterpart. All right. Again, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, Three of Cups. It's a very strong connection. Like when you meet this person or when this person comes around, you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. You feel it. What is the Six of Wands, Six of Swords, the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups? Why is the Five of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles. There is also something around your money changing. And it's linked to something very passionate that you're about to do. Some of you guys are definitely meeting someone here that's about to become like your counterpart, whether it's love or whether it's business or both. What's the King of Cups? Eight of Wands. What's the Queen of Cups? The Emperor. Why is the Five of Pentacles? Knight of Cups. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. I feel like some of you guys have like a reconciliation coming back around. Because Nine of Wands and the Emperor, Ace of Wands, see, there's something about you being a bit guarded towards this person and wondering on whether or not it's going to work out. I mean, you could definitely be that towards a new person, right? Especially if you have such a strong automatic connection to them. You're like, wait, what is this? But in any case, Aries, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm shocked. Please let me know in the comment section, you know, by the end of your week, how this turned out for you, because I'm very curious. This could be so many different aspects in your life. It could be love, it could be, you know, money, a new job, finances, a move. There's a very big transition, as I said, for you this week. You're entering a whole like different cycle and chapter of your life. So congratulations. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Kimberly. I'm telling you, you guys let me know. This was huge. Okay. And happy birthday, Aries. I mean, the sun is in your sign, so it should be the luckiest time for you. All right, let's go. Taurus. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Taurus. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Taurus. Hey, Tim. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Emperor. I know you guys hear me say this all the time, but I always get similar energies. Some of you guys may have a very strong Aries placement. All right. Aries energy is here too. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. You don't see this coming, Taurus. This is very straightforward. Some of you guys are definitely meeting someone this weekend or this week, over the weekend or the week ahead. All right. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, someone very attractive, ambitious. All right, Two of Cups. Some of you guys, this is definitely some kind of higher level, you know, this could lead to some kind of higher level commitment. Six of Wands and a Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, but I don't know, you're a bit shy about it. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, strength. It may be because it's one of those things where you, again, have a connection to this person because they're coming up as emotionally fulfilling, and also this is a very big opportunity. Ace of Pentacles speaks about stability, but I see you being a bit iffy or a bit like shying off from it. Emperor, Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. This could be because you wanted to have control over the situation. Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles is like you want to take control of the situation. Sometimes when we automatically click with someone, we kind of know like, this is going to set me up for some kind of heartbreak, or that's our first thought process, because it's almost like whatever this connection is, Three of Swords, I don't know, there's something here about Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Cups. Maybe someone from your past. Some of you guys, there was like a breadcrumbing energy. This could have been with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So when this comes in, you could be shying away because maybe you're not right now in the energy of getting some kind of attention. Four of Cups and the Lovers, Page of Pentacles. I see you talking to somebody. Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. What's the Five of Swords? The King of Pentacles. That's you. But some of you guys, again, you're a bit reserved. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, because you could have had a recent ending, or you're still going through some kind of Ten of Swords ending, finality with someone else. Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, but you like this person. Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely a soulmate energy. And the funny thing is that some of you guys could be in the energy of like, I'm not really looking for love, or I'm not really, you know, I'm right now, I'm focused on different opportunities in my life. I'm focused on finances. I'm focused, you know, some of you guys could be going through some kind of financial hardship. All right. And right now I'm not looking for that. It's not the convenient time, but that's generally when it happens, when you're not looking, right? I know it sounds cliche, but it does happen that way. What is this? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Hierophant, Seven of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands. I see you having your guards up. I see you guys really focusing on like your finances. Eight of Pentacles. This could be work. Magician trying to manifest something here, some kind of forward movement, some kind of independence. Okay, more money. Tell me more about this person. The Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Cups. Again, I mean, I can't make this up. It always comes out very similar. All right, twin flame kind of energy, a very strong connection. It feels very peaceful, the Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Let me run another energy for you. Really? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, love. NY na Latina, or did I say that wrong? Let's see. Hold on. NY. I'm gonna call you Latina. Darn it. Thank you. Hey, Fedra. Hey, love. Thank you, babes. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Taurus. What else for the Taurus for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Two of Pentacles. The Devil wanted to come out in reverse. Capricorn energy. Knight of Cups came out in reverse. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. The Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Devil and the Hierophant. The Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the Death. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups. You're iffy about someone from your past. Five of Wands and the Devil. There may be a big argument with someone here. This could be a family member, someone you have memories with. Ace of Swords. This person triggers you. This person is triggering you, Taurus, whoever this is. Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. What's the Knight of Cups? King of Swords. You are definitely you feel like someone could be a liar or something like that, or someone is all about the charm. And I feel like what you're doing is you're making some kind of change in this dynamic. Five of Swords. You feel like something has been holding you back and you're moving on. Three of Wands, Chariot, and the Magician, Seven of Cups. Some of you guys, there could be travel this week. You could be taking like a very short vacation, or, you know, it feels like maybe a weekend thing coming up. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, and a Death. Ten of Wands, Hangman. There's a shift in perception for you this week, Taurus, where you're ending a situation that you've been really holding on to. You've been trying to maybe work at something over and over again. I feel like you were at some kind of crossroads with ending it, but I feel like you do this week. You're having some kind of shift in perception. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Here goes that new love though. Okay. So some of you, again, this is just like it came around 360, where maybe that's why there's a bit of resistance on your end. Some of you guys could be going through some kind of ending or finality. You're making some kind of change that's bringing in something passionate and something new. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Wands. What's this? The Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I don't know. Taurus, you're moving from one situation to the next. And maybe that's why you feel like, you know, it's way too soon. I'm not ready for it. I'm still kind of in the process of just focusing on myself, or getting over, or not getting over someone, but being done with someone. I feel like when this connection comes in with the King and the Queen of Wands, it feels very passionate. It feels automatic attraction. There's chemistry. And what you're avoiding is maybe giving it up too quickly. I'm not gonna lie. It's like you don't want to go there. You know, you really want something intentional. So you're like, all right, you know, maybe that's the reservation behind it. Like, I'm not trying to talk about intimacy too quickly. I'm not really trying to be in a lusty situation. Not to say that that's how this is going to turn out, but this is what your intention is, like, to do something differently this time around. Ace of Cups in the Tower. This person comes out of nowhere. and it moves into success. 5 of Cups, strength, and the 5 of Pentacles, but I still see you being a bit uncomfortable behind it. 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys have a conversation that something is done with someone else. It's something that's been weighing heavy on your mind. And it's like you no longer want to stress about whatever this is anymore. Queen of Swords, Temperance, yeah, and the Moon. You've been having a lot of patience in whatever situation this is. Some of you guys, there was definitely some kind of drama that happened, or you starting to realize that you've been kind of staying in the energy of conflict with someone. And I feel like death, that's the finality that's actually going to push you into meeting someone else. So for some of you, you could have already ended this situation. All right. It's just giving me a little bit background, and you could be meeting someone this week. Thank you so much. Hey, Lorraine. All right. For the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Geminis, the rest of the week and the week ahead. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Are all the planets going direct? Is that why I'm getting these beautiful energies? This is great. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Pentacles. There could be some kind of new partnership this week, Gemini. 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You could be investing in a new project or a new job, a new position, the world. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Virgo, Pisces energy, heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Justice, Ace of Cups in the world, 7 of Cups. Some of you guys are definitely meeting someone as well. 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups. Some of you guys are connecting with someone. Some of you guys, this could be someone that you already know, but it feels more like a friendship vibe. It doesn't feel like someone that you've already maybe, I have someone else here, just hold on. But it feels as if someone that you maybe have been talking to for a while or something like that. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yes, 3 of Cups. You could be going on a date this week. 3 of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups, Death. There's someone here that's coming back though. 8 of Swords. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio energy. But I feel like you're definitely thinking about avoiding this person. The 4 of Wands. There's a lot of stability for you this week. This could be like a new home, a project. It feels more so home-based. Some of you guys could be renovating your home or doing something different within the home, like putting in some kind of investment. The World, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Tower, Scorpio energy, the Knight of Swords. I do feel like someone is coming back, but I also see another option here as far as newer love and newer energy. Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Hierophant, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Yeah, you're standing out to someone. Sagittarius, Taurus energy. You're definitely standing out to someone, but you got some kind of unexpected communication. There could also be some kind of ascension this week for you. This could be some kind of change in your work. This could be an offer for like a promotion or a higher level work or a new project or something that's going to make you stand out. I feel like there's a date this week for you, Gemini. Aries energy. And it feels like whoever this is, they're older or they're definitely wiser. It feels like a very different energy than this other one from your past. Somebody could be very, very wise. I don't know. I'm getting professor or some kind of like academically, like, I don't know, some academic strength behind them. Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys, again, you could be getting a new opportunity as far as work as well. The Lovers, but it feels like there's love here. It feels like there's love here. know who I'm getting. Somebody here could be a therapist. Psychology. I feel like you're definitely going to have an option between two, whether you want to heal a situation with someone or you want to give someone else a chance. And I see you stressing about it. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Some of you guys, this was definitely like an ex-husband or someone or ex-wife, someone that you were investing a lot of time that's coming back around as well. You were just asked out by an Aries. Interesting. We the best. I can't speak about Aries men. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I can't speak about y'all, but... What else for the Geminis? What else for the Geminis? What else for the Geminis? For the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking about, guys. Tower and the Two of Wands. I'm not going to tell you. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Tower, Scorpio energy. There's new love here again. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be traveling for work. Sorry, my nose is itching. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Judgment. Some of you guys, this could be like also, I don't want to say a blind date. This could also be like someone that I don't know. It feels like someone that it's whoever this new person is. I don't know. This could be very specific. It doesn't have to be, but this could be someone that maybe your family or friends know. Not like a hookup or something like that. You may end up finding out like, hey, we know the same people. And I see when this proposal comes in or this offer comes in with the Moon and the Nine of Swords strength, there is a little bit of insecurity from you. There's a little bit of like, damn, should I not? Ace of Wands and the Empress, Five of Cups. Why? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys could definitely be stressing or still trying to get over someone else, or there's some kind of disappointment up here from a past situation. You were holding on to a situation, hoping for more. Tower, King of Swords, Five of Wands, and Seven of Wands. And here is this some kind of argument with who? The Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. Okay, so there's an argument here maybe about from a past person. Some of you guys, this past person may know, or you may encounter them while you're out on a date, or they could be hitting you up while you're on a date. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, Five of Swords. Make sure that that's not disrupting your date. Yeah, it's Ten of Swords, okay? Whatever that is, that's a done deal. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Why? The Hangman, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. I feel like you're moving away from someone, as I said. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. But here they come. Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys, I don't know, they may be finding out that you're going on a date or you're getting attention and they feel some kind of way. So expect communication from this person from your past. Also, avoid any kind of workplace drama, especially with a authority figure. Somebody could be like in a really shitty mood this week, and they may come at you a little bit sideways. All right, Cancer. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, you're welcome, and Venus for the Cancers. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Cancers. Some of you guys may be Trini. I'm thinking about roti right now. Or maybe you have a West Indian background, Indian background. Are you like Indian food? thinking about roti right now and curry chicken. That's what I'm going to get. All right. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Justice, Libra energy. Hey, Shay. Hey, hey, babes. Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Justice, Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Hermit, Virgo energy, Ten of Wands, the Strength, Leo energy, the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. You're getting communication and apology here. Somebody wants to heal something with you. Sagittarius energy. I feel like you're in two minds about it, though. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys have bigger fish to fry, though. There could be other burdens that you're dealing with, or restrictions, or stagnation. There could be a bit of a financial struggle this week. Be careful of gossip or a work situation here. There could be some kind of sneaky energy. Somebody may want to like one up you this week at work, a coworker of yours. Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Whoever this is, I feel like you've been waiting for communication from this person, but I feel as if, and it feels like a love situation, it feels as if you're a bit iffy now on whether or not you want to respond or entertain this. You know, Cancer, some of you guys need a little bit of time off, or this could be like a spa. You need like a yoga. You need some kind of, I don't know, something therapeutic, some you time to clear your energy. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Judgment, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Some of you guys, 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, you may be looking for other work opportunities, because you feel like 5 of Swords, maybe the one that you're in, 6 of Wands, is sabotaging or clipping your wings, or there's no leveling up here. There is no moving up the corporate ladder. Some of you guys could be dealing with people that talk a lot of crap. All right, that kind of 3 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the Star. For some of you, people don't like you at work because you know, they feel like your shit don't stink, or you just maybe have that position, an authority position. This could be people feeling jealous of you. And I feel like Ace of Swords and the Moon, the World, the Devil, yeah, Ace of Cups. You know, if you're dealing with something like this when it comes to work with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, I know that it's not the best, obviously, energy, but I do want to tell you it's divine guidance. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups with the World to the Devil. There is an energy here where the divine may be making you make a work situation or an environment uncomfortable for you, and it's actually your message. It's like the whisper in your ear that it's time to move and time to leave, because you need to go towards something better. You have maybe outgrown a certain position, or a certain a certain position. Anything else for the Cancers for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Justice and the Knight of Cups. There is some kind of apology coming towards you. 9 of Swords, Libra energy. 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This may be something that you were waiting for. Queen of Cups, that's you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Leo energy, Page of Cups. There's an apology here. The Tower and the Temperance. 9 of Cups. 4 of Wands. For some of you, this person could have been like spying on you on the internet. Some of you guys may also be looking for a new place, a new home, a new apartment. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Tower, the 6 of Wands. Again, there's a bit of restriction here or resistance. What's this about? The Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. There could be a bit of financial restriction this week, so be careful. You know, you need to really listen. Some of you guys, your ancestors or your guides could be telling you something. And I feel like there has been a situation where a tower moment keeps coming into play. And it's because it's telling you that it's time to move. But with the 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, you're getting some kind of message. I kind of want to say, whatever this is, be still. Be still, okay? Tower. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. It feels like a work situation. Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance. The 6 of Pentacles and the Devil here. For some of you, you're getting like breadcrumbed at work, or you feel like you are. What's a Devil? 6 of Swords. The divine is trying to push you, death and the moon. It's literally like divine intervention into a better situation. With the Temperance, 2 of Swords, the Star, and the 7 of Cups. There is something about not applying. I don't know. This is very specific. For some of you, this is going to be a whole different career path or career change. That's much more in alignment with what you're passionate about. Some of you guys may feel like you're not in a situation to leave a job, which I understand, but there's some kind of lack of action. There's a lack of ambition. Why? The Sun, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, the 8 of Wands, and the Magician. You know, some of you guys really need like a spiritual bath or a cleansing. There's a need for some kind of breakthrough and clarity. You feel like you can't manifest something happy or something in alignment with you. Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. And again, some of you guys could be dealing with a very toxic or like chismoso kind of workplace. Gossip, envy, all right? Co-workers against each other, one-upping each other. Brown nosing kind of energy, jealousy, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. And with the Magician, I feel like it's time to start manifesting something different. This week, try to focus on meditation or something that's gonna like ask for guidance, ask for a clear sign. And I feel like you are gonna get it, Cancer, if this is your story or this is your message. Leo. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Leos, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Leos? Oh, wow. The job ended on yesterday. Gotcha. Okay, babes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here and for the confirmation. I'm sorry about that. But I know that you're going to get whatever's meant for you. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the weekend, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Leos? 7 of Pentacles. And the Moon. The 7 of Pentacles came out crossed. Pisces, Scorpio energy. The 9 of Cups and the Empress. Libra, Taurus energy. And the Fool, Aquarius energy. Page of Pentacles, the Strength, the Hangman, the Empress, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Leo, there could be a very big, it's almost like a lot of contemplation on whether or not you're wasting time in a situation. It's like, are you really investing in something that you should be investing in? And for some of you, this feels like a relationship that you, with the Fool, why is it Three of Swords? It's, let's see. Ace of Swords, the World, the Tower, the Four of Swords, and the Sun. What's the Three of Swords? The Ace of Wands. Why is the Three of Swords? The High Priestess. Some of you guys could be Five of Cups. Some of you guys, there could be pregnancy here. And it could be like a oops thing. You know, something that you weren't planning. Let's say that. Money is going to be a bit better for you this week. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting that there's someone that's coming back around. But what is your intuition saying? The Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. The Justice, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. That's what I figured. There's someone coming around. With the Fool and the Three of Swords, I feel like you're giving someone a chance, even though there could be, your intuition is telling you to run and not give someone a chance. So that's why there's this energy of contemplating on whether or not you are investing. If you're really, you should be investing in the situation, giving somebody your energy. But I feel like you're still kind of moving forward without, you know, this is like riding your bicycle without training wheels and you don't know how to ride a bike. I don't know why that image came into my mind. This is a bit reckless. And in this reckless moment, there could be a possible pregnancy. I will tell you that. With the Moon and the Four of Pentacles, yeah, the Magician and the Lovers, I feel like you've manifested this person to come back around, but there's still Four of Pentacles. It's still something in the back of your mind where you don't trust whatever this is. Five of Swords. What's the Nine of Cups, the Hangman, and the Tower? The Star. There's someone that wants to heal a situation with you, and you may do that. It is coming up. King and the Queen of Pentacles, Emperor and the Emperor and the Empress. So this could be like a twin flame. This could be a marriage. This could be, you know, someone that you have children with. This is a very strong soul connection. And your intuition is telling you all the opposite. Like, yo, stop running. Stop running into this head on. Think about it. But I feel like there's some kind of moment of passion, or this could be, you know, one of those knee, you know, weak in the knees moment, one of those passionate encounters that you're like, damn, I tripped, I fall, and here I am in bed with this person. I'm gonna be honest. Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, yep, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys have like options anyway, but you could be ending those options or avoiding those options, rejecting those options to move towards this situation. Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. And I still feel like there's confusion on whether or not, again, whatever this connection is it going to lead to marriage? For some of you, there are other people in the mix. In the mix here, there could be someone else here in this person's energy. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, you're wondering, are they juggling? Are they really going to be, you know, this time around? Are they really going to stick? Or is this going to be a situation where we're going to be able to work things out? I love it. I love it. Oh boy. All right. Who is that? Leo? Let's see. What else for the Leos? Hey, Tina. Lord, no lions. Um, uh-oh. Okay. The Devil and the Two of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, you guys can't stay away from this person. Anything else for the Leos for the weekend and the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Two of Wands. Hey, Wendy. Hey, babes. Page of Cups. Now, I love this about tarot is a tool of guidance. I do want to tell you this. You could avoid this. I want to tell you, this is your story. Like, you could so avoid this. Okay. This is not something that, you know, like, if this is not something that you want, then, and you know that this is about to happen, turn the other way, prove this wrong. You know what I mean? Like, this is a tool of guidance. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Wands, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups wanted to come out in reverse. And the Strength, Leo energy. Two of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Chariot. Some of you guys could be taking a little trip with someone. Queen of Pentacles, King and the Queen of Pentacles, soulmate energy. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there could also be like a promotion or recognition at work for you this week. Two of Pentacles. You're iffy about someone. Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Cups? Some of you guys, this could be a work situation too, like the romantic, I don't want to say affair, but some of you guys may work with this person. Or there's still some kind of collaboration that you need to do. Maybe you have children with this person, or, you know, there's something about Three of Pentacles needing to still be in this person's energy. Strength and the Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. What's this about? The Sun, Leo energy, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Why is the Seven of Swords? Five of Swords. I feel like you're definitely circling back towards someone, and you're avoiding another opportunity. Now, for some of you, this is a work situation. You're staying at a job that, you know, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Hangman. There could be like a new opportunity that arises, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna stick here. I'm gonna go back. And Seven of Swords is like you're actually avoiding, or yeah, you're avoiding some kind of big happiness that wants to come towards you. Like there's something better, but I don't see you taking this offer. I see you going back to whatever this situation is. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. Some of you guys, yeah, the Tower. Whoever this person is or this situation is a bit of a sabotage to you, because it's like it interferes with your manifestation. Whether this is a work situation, it interferes for some kind of growth, more money. All right, for some of you, you realize when this person, you go back to this person, there's it's like you always got to pick up the pieces, and it's always harder. It's something like that. Or, you know, they come in and then they cause some kind of distraction. I don't know. Why is the Five of Pentacles? This may even hit your finances. Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Some of you guys are, don't hate me for this, but some of you guys are very generous with your pockets with this person. Nine of Swords, Empress, and the Nine of Wands. Some of you guys feel like you do more than this person. Or there's some kind of more ambition. There's something here that I don't know why this is hitting your finances, to be honest with you. Yeah, they do create some kind of blockage for your wish fulfillment. Latina, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. Hey, Lorna. Hey, love. All right, guys. Virgo. For the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Virgos, what's this weekend looking like? The rest of the weekend and the week ahead. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate you. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead. I appreciate you, Paula. Thank you. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Virgos. The High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. Virgo, Pisces energy. The Sun and the Nine of Wands. Leo energy. The Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. This week, there's something that's going to be very clear to you that you may be going against. Your intuition is going to be, I mean, it's not even intuition at this point. This is going to be like some kind of revelation. And I feel like I don't know, you're rejecting your intuition here. Nine of Swords. Yep. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Five of Pentacles. You don't know if you should be taking on an opportunity this week, and you're really much in your head about it, whether you want to leave, you want to stay, you want to entertain it, you want to invest in it. There's pressure here though. That's why there's pressure. There's almost a conversation that you're trying to avoid. I'm just not sure what this is. This is love, this is work. I'm not sure what this is yet. I'm not sure what this is yet. Emperor, the Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. It's almost like you don't trust an offer, you don't trust an opportunity, you don't trust something that you're about to invest in, and your intuition is telling you if there's a gut feeling and there's that adrenaline, something in your stomach and your gut is like, don't do it, but you're like, should I? And it's like, I see that you don't want to make an impulsive decision and you're at some kind of crossroads, but there's pressure behind whatever communication this is, whatever offer this is. This may be around love. This may be around someone that you still have emotions for, that you've connected with before. Somebody could definitely be coming back very impulsively. Somebody may know how to finesse. Somebody may know how to talk. You know, that's like when you're in a dealership and like this person is just selling you a car and you know, you're like, damn, I don't think I could afford this. And that's your first instinct. And it's like, but damn, you know, it sounds really good. Like they're very convincing. I feel like you may, let's see, what is this? Nine of Pentacles. There's a need for you to stand in confidence, Virgo. Nine of Cups, King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, this could be an option between two this week. Like your intuition could be telling you someone is a bit flighty, someone is a bit, and you know, I don't feel like it's just your intuition. You've seen this already. You've already experienced this vibe from this person. Somebody could be immature, flighty, inconsistent, and they could be coming back and they're like, yo, let's go out on a date. And you're like, should I not? And your instinct is like, hell nah. You don't remember that this person stood you up last weekend? But you're like, but should I? And it almost feels as if you could be avoiding another opportunity here. Death, judgment. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're getting attention this week, Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries energy, Gemini. All right, I'm proud of you. You're going to end up shifting your perception. All right. You're going to end up shifting your perception. Some of you guys, you could be dating and there's two people in your energy. I feel like you're going to make the right decision. You're going to be logical about this. The Hermit and the Star. Interesting. You're going to remember exactly like the intentional part of it. You're going to remember like, okay, what is it that I want? Right? Maybe you're going to be doing pros and cons. I don't know, but there's a shift in your perception and you actually start following your higher self. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you make the right decision. This could be based off of integrity, values, morals, something like that. Oh, shoot. I didn't change your sign. Thank you. Thank you, Alexis. My bad. It was Virgo. I am doing Virgo. I just didn't change the sign. I apologize. Thank you, Alexis. Hey, JC. Hey, Paul. Hey, Anakin. Sorry, I was all cut up into the reading. Thank you, Alexis. All right, what else for the Virgos? What else for the Virgos for the rest of the week and the week ahead? For the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Virgos. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Fool in reverse, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Six of Pentacles. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, Libra, Taurus, water sign, Sagittarius, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. It's almost like a make it or break it week for you, Virgo. There's a very big decision for you. The Fool in reverse and the Judgment. There's a need to not move into something recklessly or carelessly. There's a need with the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance to be still, to ask your guides, to pray on it. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be like a work situation, something with investment, money, a big purchase, okay? King of Swords, there's a need for clarity before you do this. Don't let anybody pressure you. All right. So if this is like, that car salesman type of thing, don't let this person pressure you. Just know that they're there to sell. They're good at their job, but it shouldn't stray away from whatever plan that you had going in. I feel like when we go in, and I'm making the example of a car because it came to mind. When we go in to buy a car, you already have the monthly payment of what you can make, including your insurance, something like that. All right. You already know what your down payment, what you're willing to give, what you're willing to not do. And I feel like that's the clarity. It's the logic that you need to follow through on. Nine of Swords. But see, there could be a moment of like, again, and this could be pertaining to whatever in your life. This could be pertaining to a new opportunity. Just has to make sense. Don't go based off just looks and passion there's something here that you need to go based off logic. Fool in reverse and a Judgment. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Take whatever this is slow. Fool in reverse. Three of Swords. Listen, moving into whatever situation this is carelessly, without exhausting possibilities or doing research or whatever this is, or going against your intuition, is gonna not go well. Three of Swords. What's the Judgment? Six of Wands. For some of you, this could be something with maybe a promotion, even a promotion. It has to make sense for you. The money has to make sense. The time, your energy, all right? The work culture, the balance between personal and work life. Knight of Swords, but there's pressure behind whatever this is. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, Aries energy. The Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. There's other options here you need to weigh out. Death and the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of it, though, you do make the right decision. Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Pentacles. And it's definitely going to be worth investing in, whatever this is. What is this about? The Hangman, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, it's definitely a work situation. Two of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. For others of you, this could be a love situation. Some of you guys, again, you have an option between two. So one person makes much more sense. It's just that you may be going off of, like, I don't know, some kind of initial attraction, or it's something like that. But there's a very big decision you're going to have to make, and it feels like there's pressure behind it. Sorry, I wasn't a little bit more this was a bit evasive, but that was your message. Libra. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Libras, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Libras? What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Libras? The Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Thank you. Thank you, Shav. I appreciate you. The Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. Hey, July. I haven't seen you in a while, boo. The Moon, heavy water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, the Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, Judgment came out cross. The Hangman in reverse, the Tower, the Moon, the Six of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Three of Cups. What in the world is this? There's like a family situation, friendship here. Let's see. Knight of Wands, Hangman in reverse in the Tower, the Emperor, Hangman in reverse, the Four of Cups. Oh, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. Very straightforward, Libra. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Heavy Aries energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, heavy water sign, heavy fire sign. You're going to have a new opportunity coming towards you. Money's going to be looking extra great. Okay. Some of you guys, this could be some kind of payout, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, inheritance, Empress. For some of you, this could be like a child support thing. Doesn't have to be some kind of something here that has to do around maybe family, or there's something, a big opportunity coming towards you as far as finances. Money's going to be looking good. On another note, someone here feels as if they don't want to sacrifice a missed opportunity with you. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to have a tower moment with you. And I feel like this person is going to be like, I'm coming in very strongly with an apology and wanting another chance. Family, friend, lover, take the energy as it resonates. With the Emperor, the Tower, and the Hangman in reverse, yeah, the Devil, somebody feels as if they don't want to sacrifice, Hangman in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, for you to be single. Okay, this person could be a bit possessive though. Why is the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Emperor in the Tower, the Nine of Swords? Somebody could be really stressed out about an argument or a tower moment, and I feel like they're going to try to do everything possible to make something right. The Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups. What's the Moon? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of mystery coming from you towards this person, and that's what they're stressed about. For some of you, this is a love. If this is a love situation, you could be entertaining someone else. Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Star, Aquarius energy. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I don't know. There's a very big week of you. Not to say you don't look fine every other week, but you're standing out a lot this week. There could be something very different aesthetically for you this week. You could be getting a lot of attention. Ace of Cups, told you there's new love here for you. And I feel like someone is stressed out about that. How do they know? I'm not sure, but they don't want to risk you being single. Five of Swords, High Priestess, and the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. What's the Five of Swords, Three of Cups, and the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands? Ten of Swords. I'm getting something very specific. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everyone. For some of you, you have a friend here that's a big hater, and they could be, I'm not sure. You need to be very careful who you're telling your business to, because they may be running to tell someone else, especially when it comes to your love life or who you're dating. Okay, that's specific. I feel like somebody wants to come back into your energy so that you're not moving into another connection with someone else. You could have just ended the situation with this, not just ended, but this could have been like a divorce, or obviously you walked away. And I feel like this person is now coming back. Page of Pentacles, the Sun, the Five of Cups, revealing that there's a lot of sadness. They've been depressed. I feel like they're going to try to do everything in their power to get you back. For some of you, if this is not a love situation, this could definitely be a friend. One of those possessive friends. I don't know. There's some kind of jealousy here, though. What else for the Libras over the for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Fool, Aquarius energy. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Thank you. The Moon and the Hierophant. Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus energy. The Death, Scorpio energy. And the Ace of Pentacles. The Fool, Judgment. The Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Devil, Capricorn energy. And the Empress. The Sun. Wow, the High Priestess. Ooh. You have something really happy coming in. Some of you guys could be going on a trip. Some of you guys are dealing with someone in secret, or maybe it's fresh and you're not telling anyone, or maybe that's what you should be doing. But I feel like there could be like something very happy. This could be like a trip or like a nice outing or something like that this weekend, this week, or this weekend and the week ahead. I feel like you have someone, Cancer energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, coming in to apologize. The High Priestess, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, you're standing out a lot. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Knight of Cups. You're iffy about this communication from this person, though. Ten of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone else, entertaining somebody else. Yeah, the Strength, Death and the Devil, the Emperor. There's two people here. Some of you guys, you're moving into a connection with someone, moving into some kind of relationship. But you may have like a very jealous, possessive individual in the background stressing out over you that wants some kind of rebirth, some kind of new beginning. Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, Two of Swords. You're going to have an option between Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. But I feel like you have clarity, though, in this situation already. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's like you're sticking to where you feel happy. And I feel like it's with the newer person. Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups. You're moving towards another option. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I feel like you're definitely walking away and you're rejecting someone else. Magician, Tower, and the Temperance. Some of you guys already know that your prayers have been answered in this situation. Like you're connecting with someone right up your alley. Hey, King. Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Scorpios. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Scorpios? The rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Scorpios. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Fool, Aquarius energy, Four of Swords. You could be on a vacation. You could be getting some kind of rest this week. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, the World, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Sun, Eight of Cups. You could be focused a lot on your happiness. Okay, this could be travel. This could be some kind of project. Something is making you feel very relaxed this weekend. You could be doing a lot for yourself this week coming. I feel like you no longer want to stress the situation and you're emotionally detaching from whatever this is. You're transitioning to some kind of confidence here. And I feel like some of you guys could be investing in some kind of new project, or you're focused on something with finances, a new project, a new job. Money's going to be looking good. Hell yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Something is definitely moving forward. You could be closing out a cycle of financial hardship, of drama. You could be walking away from that. The Devil, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. The Star, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. I feel like you have a lot of clarity in someone that you felt was toxic or restricting. Some of you guys, this could be like a toxic family member, a father figure. There could be communication. This could be a love situation. Somebody may want to heal the situation with you. The Moon, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. The Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. But the thing is this, Scorpio, whoever this is, you know, I feel like you're more so thinking about the feeling that this person gave you in the past. All right, whether this person kept you in your head, this person kept you in like in limbo. It's almost like you're releasing that energy, and now this person wants to come into Nine of Wands, like keep you in some kind of restriction, or so you feel. This is someone that you gave many chances to. Again, friend, family member, love situation. And what you're in your mind, you're sticking to. I remember, you know, when I wanted you, when I wanted to be in your energy, you know, there was something like that. There was some kind of restriction. And now I'm kind of focused on my happiness. I want to be left alone. You could be finding a lot of happiness by yourself in your own space, focusing on your craft or some kind of endeavor here. And I feel like it's not as if you have hate for this person. Some of you guys, I mean, I don't know, but it feels as if it's, you know, it's like you're keeping your distance. You're keeping your distance. You guys are outgrowing a certain situation or a connection. Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I don't know. You got something new here. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, Justice, and the Nine of Cups. This could be like some kind of distraction that's keeping you away, some kind of hobby, a new job. Again, money's coming in. There could be something here it's kind of like shifting your perception. There's a lot of confidence and happiness in your solitude. And not to say you're not talking to anybody else, but if it almost feels as if in the past, you know, this was definitely someone that was, I don't know, kept keeping you in some kind of restrictive energy and some kind of stagnation. And now that you realize that I'm no longer in limbo holding on to this, I'm actually happier now. Anything else for the Scorpios for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Death. That's you, Scorpio energy. Yeah, the King of Cups and Ace of Swords. It's like you could see clearly now. Five of Wands. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Not only that you could see clearly, you feel the clarity. You feel like some kind of weight lifted. You feel the transformation behind whatever this situation was that was keeping you in some kind of conflict. And conflict doesn't always look like arguments or fights. It looks like some kind of like mental fog. Death. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Paula. King of Cups. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Tim, email me. Email me. Didn't I tell you that? Sorry. Ace of Swords. Emperor. Aries energy. Five of Wands. Three of Wands. Nine of Cups. King of Swords and the World. Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Aries energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a big focus around, again, your wish fulfillment and your happiness. And you feel as if someone re-entering your energy could be a compromising your Ten of Cups, your happiness, okay, that the peace, the kumbaya energy that you're in. I'm picturing someone on like a hammock on a nice like 70-degree Fahrenheit weather. I have to say Fahrenheit because some of you guys are Celsius, you deal with Celsius. Just drinking like a great like beverage, okay. I don't know, it's a very relaxing kind of energy, and you're just looking at the birds and the trees and just enjoying that solitude, that moment. And there is a conflict or drama or again that restrictive energy that you finally moved away from. You've gotten clarity on someone's energy. Energy is a hell of a thing, right? You're definitely healing, but not only that, it's like you're a different you, Scorpio. Eight of Swords, yeah. You understand that if you need to be constantly overthinking any relationship, it's not for you. You know, our relationships work, yes, but it shouldn't be a constant everyday struggle. Five of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, yeah. The World, you've closed out a cycle. Nine of Cups and the King of Swords, Three of Cups. Some of you guys though, there's someone else here. This could be a newer energy, a friend, someone that you could be dating, you could be liking. Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords, but again, there's some kind of communication that makes you feel a bit anxious because you feel like it's going to disrupt, it's going to cause some kind of burdens to your peace. Hangman is going to shift something for you. You have many energies here. You could be in a lot of prayer and a lot of meditation. You could be, I don't know, doing yoga. You could be connecting spiritually or something like that. It's almost like spiritually you've outgrown someone. I don't know why I want to say when I see this Empress and the Star, there's a very spiritual energy about you right now. And what you're not trying to do is be weak in the flesh. I don't know why I want to say it that way. On whether or not you're gonna give into someone sexually, or whether or not you're the weak in the flesh energy could be you giving into their somebody taking you out of character, taking you arguing with you and you entertaining that back. I feel like that's what you're not doing. You're choosing you. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Yeah. And I think you know that it's like a disruption to whatever you got going on. Three of Cups, King of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You also have love here. You could be going out on a date. You could be talking to somebody here different. Somebody else. All right. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yes, sipping whiskey, ginger ale, nice. Whiskey and ginger ale. I think I used to is I don't remember. Is oh my god, what is that called? It's in a blue bottle. It's not called Sapphire. No, it's not called Sapphire. Is it Bombay? I don't remember. There was, I think, a whiskey that I used to drink with ginger ale. That was in my younger days. Oh my god. Hey, Michael, right back to you. Thank you, Shannon, for the gift. Appreciate you. Is it Bombay? I think so. Anyways, Scorpio. Well, not Scorpio. What am I doing? Sagittarius. Why did I do that? Sagittarius. For the Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Sag, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Sag. Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Page of Cups. Four of Cups. Eight of Wands, High Priestess, and a Page of Wands. Virgo, Pisces energy. Five of Wands. Hey, Lana. Hey, Ray. Six of Wands. Ten of Cups. The World. The Page of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Three of Swords. King of Wands. And the Page of Swords. So why is this so much of an inconsistent energy here? You could be arguing with someone, a family member, a friend, and there you go, reconciling, and then it's like another argument. Something they say could be hurting your feelings, or you could be hurting their feelings. High Priestess, King of Wands, is like you're trying to follow your intuition. All right, let's see. Knight of Wands, yeah, Chariot. The Sun, what's this about? Nine of Pentacles. What's the Five of Wands? The Temperance. You could be healing a conflict in family with a friend. Empress, this could be with a mother figure. There could be like some kind of end of conflict. There could be an apology here. King of Cups, someone that you may love, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo energy, Libra, Taurus. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Moon, but something still bothers you. You could be still holding on to some kind of resentment or something that this person said, or vice versa. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, Two of Wands, Seven of Wands. And whatever this is, it's not allowing you to move fully, to be fully present in this relationship. It's not allowing you to move past whatever issue this is. Ten of Wands, something is bothering you. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. What's this? Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Star. Some of you guys could be getting like some kind of payout and inheritance. This could also be like drama around a family dynamic when it comes to money. Somebody's mom could have left like a legacy, or not a legacy, like a home or something like that. I don't know what this has to do with this, but I'm getting that too. Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Hangman, the Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the Death. Here's what this is, though. Whatever this reconciliation, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, whatever this healing of an argument, there's an opportunity to make something right. But when you allow someone back, because this doesn't just give me reconciliation, let's squash it and you move on, I move on. If you're allowing someone back into your energy, you're pretty much telling them that you've accepted whatever happened and now we're moving on. But something can't move forward if you're still, and I'm not saying you're wrong about it, I'm just saying there's an energy of like you're still holding on to some kind of grudge, you're still holding on to some kind of resentment, and it's not allowing for this situation to actually flow. It's actually creating more tension in whatever this is, and there could be yet another ending because someone is not letting go of some kind of ego, willpower, one up in each other. It feels like a tug of war. It feels like one party wants to heal it, wants to kind of like squash whatever beef this is, whatever argument, whatever issue this is, and someone else is still like, it's something is still bothering them. And I don't know if this is a situation where you're trying to clear the air and then it just becomes another argument, or this could be a situation where, someone is not speaking about the elephant in the room and it's just creating much more tension. But there's almost like an abrupt ending again. It's like someone is refusing to release something. All right, whether it's a friendship, a love situation that you should be releasing, because it's just like it's super inconsistent. It's like we both can't get this together. We both can't, come together and just squash the beef. There's always either someone. It just feels like a lot of inconsistencies over the week, and there's the opportunity of bringing something back into some kind of fulfillment, but it's like we can't get it together. Is that there's no clarity in the situation. Like the air is not fully cleared between you and someone. The opportunity does present itself to release this. I'm smelling the cologne Creed. Somebody could wear that cologne or something around that. See, it's like again, someone is like, okay, let's talk about it. Let's squash the beef. Let's reconcile. Let's clear the air. And someone here is like, nah, I'm still trying to create drama. I'm still trying to, sabotage this. What else for the Sagittarius for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? What else for the Sagittarius for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Chariot, the Empress, and the Ten of Swords. Cancer energy, Libra, Taurus. The Magician wanted to come out in reverse. Gemini energy. Somebody could be very manipulative. Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Devil. Capricorn energy, Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Sagittarius, some of you guys, this could be you being a super impulsive, or your mouth is very fiery. The Fool is like we want to get over some kind of toxicity here. Six of Cups, maybe in a family dynamic, in a friendship again. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. But somebody doesn't want to let up. Ten of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this could be in a soulmate connection too, where I feel like there's a lot of love here. The Magician, Queen of Cups, and the Death, Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity for a rebirth to try to move something into like a much loving situation. Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. What's the King and the Queen of Wands? The Moon, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. What is the Empress, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Lovers? Why is the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles? Okay. Five of Swords. Okay. This is another storyline. I mean, shit. I could see why for some of you, you may be like not ready to heal this. For some of you, you're dealing with a third party situation. But again, I'm not sure if you, and again, it goes back to the same thing. If you have already accepted this person, you're reconciling back with someone that put you in a third party. You have told them, or you pretty much accepted what they did. But I understand the feeling of still holding on to the pain or the resentment. But something can't move forward unless there's a true new beginning, like a closing out of a cycle, right? Somebody could be trying to interfere in a connection and they won't let up either. I will tell you that. There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity here for a rebirth to try to move past some kind of toxicity. But I feel like somebody also feels as if they allow someone back, it's almost sabotaging their integrity or their confidence. So the insecurities behind this will definitely block this connection coming up. Five of Swords, yeah, the Tower, the Ten of Cups. There could be like again an ending or some kind of sabotage to a possible reconciliation. Something may not end up in a reconciliation environment because somebody with the Five of Swords, they can't move past something. Yeah. The World, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, exactly what I just said. In order for this to come together, there needs to be a closing out of a cycle. There needs to be an actual new beginning. But it's like someone can't move past whatever this is. They can't like move on, and I feel they can't move on from it. So I feel like they're just leaving this out in the cold. High Priestess, a Four of Swords, and a Five of Cups. And I do feel like it feels like a very sad situation, but it's like someone's burden around this, or their, I don't know if it's not their conscious, it's just like something is just keep eating away at them and they can't seem to move past it. Temperance, the Judgment, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Somebody may feel also, there's no trust here anymore. Somebody may feel like their person is not giving them the reassurance or the security. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Hello from the Netherlands. Yes, I did Cancer already. I'll timestamp as soon as I'm done. We're on Capricorn. Oh, my stomach is growling. For the Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Capricorns, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Capricorns? What's the rest of the weekends and the week ahead looking like for the Capricorns? The Queen of Cups, the Moon, and the Hermit. There's a spying energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, the Ace of Wands and the Fool, Aquarius energy. Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, the Moon, the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Moon and the Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, the Hermit, the Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. It's something very specific. Some of you guys are, before giving someone a chance, you're like, nah, I'm going to research them up and down. I'm going to make sure that there's no third party. There's not someone else they're connecting with. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Moon, Eight of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, before we're transitioning, there's something that you're researching. There's something that you're trying to gain some kind of clarity on with someone, Nine of Pentacles, to make you feel confident. Or maybe someone is doing this to you. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. What's that about? The Emperor, the Ten of Cups. Wow, and the Tower. There's some kind of big happiness here. This could be a new project, a new job. This could be finances going well. All right, some of you guys, this could be a promotion. All right, you could be feeling very seen this week. Okay, but what is this energy? The Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Before giving someone an opportunity, I feel like you're going to be doing your due diligence in researching whoever this is. All right. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, there's some kind of impulsive communication. Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, and a Four of Pentacles. It's like before you're entertaining someone from your past or an option here, you're definitely want to stand in some kind of confidence. So you could be Hermit and the Moon, Queen of Swords, like trying to investigate, ask all the right questions because you're iffy about this before moving forward. Now, for others of you, if this is you taking on a new job, maybe that's what you're doing. You could be researching this, really trying to get the clarity before actually the Fool, the Page of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles, creating some kind of transformation, moving towards it. All right. The Fool, taking some kind of leap of faith. It's like we're not moving by sight. We're not moving by faith. We're moving by sight. What's the Seven of Cups? The King of Cups? Queen of Pentacles, yeah, and the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, these are options that you may have in love. The Sun, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. You're trying to move now with logic. What's the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Emperor, the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess? You have a new opportunity here. Some of you guys, this could be work or, again, love. It looks really good, though. But there is an energy here of before jumping into something, I need to make sure before maybe leaving another job behind or situation behind, I need to make sure. And I feel like you move towards something new and it's very happy, very successful. Anything else for the Capricorn for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? For the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. The Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Hangman, Pisces energy. Something is definitely shifting. The Page of Cups. There's like an offer here, but you're a bit iffy. It feels happy though. The Star and the Emperor. Some of you guys, this could be recognition. The Lovers. Wow. The King of Wands. Heavy fire sign. Heavy Aries. The Chariot. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Sun and the Six of Cups. Knight of Wands. Eight of Cups. The Seven of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like you want to avoid, though, the responsibility or a partnership here. Why? Five of Swords. This could be self-sabotage. Be careful, Capricorn. Because I feel like something is definitely wish fulfillment. And maybe the extensive research that you're doing or whatever this is, it's coming from, not to say it's a sabotaging energy, but it's coming from insecurities. Some of you guys, this could be like the energy of some kind of connection or a relationship or happiness coming in, like it burdens you if it's a fear. Temperance. And it's fine to take your time. Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Hangman. Ten of Cups, but be careful not to like avoid some kind of great opportunity. Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. It's almost like you want a guarantee in a situation, and I don't think there's any such thing. The Eight of Swords, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the Justice. So it's like you may overthink this for a while. Queen of Cups, Empress, and the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, it's definitely investing emotions into a situation, and that could be scary. This could be a love situation. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Fool. Some of you guys may have options. There's so much insecurities on moving, though, towards the situation. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and a Judgment. There's so much insecurities on making this decision. Okay. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Lav. Justice. Now, again, this could be a new partnership, love, a new job. This could be travel. Could be a new opportunity. But there's a need to shift your perception. Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Judgment. Action, obviously, is going to be required. You're going to need to give an answer. Be careful, because I feel like whatever this is, this could be some kind of avoidance into true happiness and wish fulfillment. It's like something that you've wanted is here, but now that it's here, there is a fear behind it. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Aquariuses. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aquarius? The rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aquarius. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups in the Justice, Libra energy. Oops, sorry, nope. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups in the Justice. Six of Cups. Emperor, Aries energy, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Chariot, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Wands. What's the Four of Pentacles? Two of Wands. There's a lot of happiness for you this weekend. Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Money's going to be looking good. There's happiness. I see you connecting with family, with friends. All right, Knight of Swords, the Sun. You could be getting some kind of good news here. What's the Devil? Capricorn energy. Empress. What's that about? Knight of Pentacles. Why is it Devil? King of Pentacles. Heavy Capricorn energy. Taurus, Virgo. Somebody wants you, Aquarius. King of Cups, as soon as I said that. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's a loving situation. Somebody's going to be very clear with you this week. There's like happy communication. I feel though you're in some kind of reservation door, though. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the High Priestess. You're trying to follow your intuition. You're a bit reserved about whoever this is or just love in general, but there's somebody that really wants you. They want to invest in you. Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers, the Tower. This may be unexpected. Queen of Wands. This may be unexpected that somebody's taking some kind of action. They could be, what's the Nine of Cups? The Three of Pentacles. This could be during, I don't know why I want to say like liquid courage, but I feel like somebody here it really wants to be with you. This person may specifically have children or could have been married prior. Five of Pentacles, the Star, Three of Cups. Some of you guys, this person could have, I don't want to say they left someone for you, but this is definitely someone that wants you to give them some kind of opportunity. They could be divorced or separated. I feel like it's a really happy week. Somebody here could be very generous, very detailed oriented, very generous with gifting. There's some kind of happy news. I feel like you're going to be in a very great mood this week. I mean, money is looking amazing. Things are very stable around you this week. Four of Wands, the Temperance, and the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. If you've been in any kind of restriction financially, this week is going to be a great week. I feel like ends of the restriction and the burden, it's going to flow much easily. Death. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's some kind of breakthrough. But I feel like you're a bit resistant to moving towards a commitment or giving someone a chance. Temperance and the King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Maybe you feel like someone still needs to heal from a past situation, or someone is moving too quickly towards you from someone else. This could have also been someone that disappointed you. The Devil, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Somebody could have put someone else as a priority or another situation like work before you. Maybe also between you and this person, there could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of people maybe interfering. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel, Aquarius, what you want to move into is a newer energy. I feel like some of you guys are just enjoying also being single. There could be a lot of pouring into yourself at the moment. So maybe that's also your reservation. And maybe you're not ready for the commitment. You're not ready for the family dynamic. Maybe you're not ready to be a stepmom or stepdad to somebody's children. That's very specific, I know, but that's what came out. With the Eight of Swords, maybe some of you guys feel like you're not ready to be, you know, what is that? Under the lock and chain, or you know what I mean. Anything else for the Aquarius for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The ball and chain, that's what it was. Anything else for the Aquarius for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Page of Pentacles and the Lovers, Gemini energy, Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Four of Pentacles. There's an offer coming towards you, the Tower. This could be unexpected. Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus again, Scorpio energy. Seven of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you very strategically. And I feel like you're a bit very iffy about it. The Devil. Why? Capricorn energy, the Empress. Somebody, you know, I got this twice already for you. Somebody could be a bit obsessed. Somebody could still be actually dealing with like some kind of toxic baby mom or baby daddy. Maybe that's your reservation too. Like you're not really going to entertain someone that has that kind of drama. Three of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, I see where this is going. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could be moving towards you because you're still dealing with someone else, or this is moving in secret. So actually the audacity, because this is looking like almost like ready for a commitment or the engagement. Somebody may still need to put something to an end. The Death, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands. Somebody could definitely be like, you feel like they could be rebounding. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. Yeah. Six of Wands, I get it now. The Fool and the King of Cups. You feel like someone may be just very they don't know how to be alone, or you know, they have a lot of options, or they're moving out of some kind of impulsive energy. Somebody may just like a lot of attention. You could be getting attention also elsewhere. You have options. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, and a Five of Pentacles. And I don't see you moving towards this person. The Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups. Yeah, the Five of Swords and Ace of Wands. You feel like this is not going to be wish fulfillment. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I feel like you're moving towards a different direction. You have someone else here. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Cups. You could be going on a date with someone else. Eight of Pentacles, or working or moving towards something else. Okay. Justice, Eight of Swords, and the Star. Yeah, healing whatever this is, or giving this person a chance. You're like, I'm walking away. I'm going to run from this situation. All right, for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the rest of the weekend looking like for the Pisces and the week ahead? The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Pisces. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Akia. Ayanda. I did Libra already. Hey, D. Can I just say, Danny, you are hands down one of the most accurate readers. I love how you don't sugarcoat things and you're not judgmental at all. Sending you love and light from Australia. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Charlene. Thank you. I am no one to judge at all. I appreciate you so much for dropping that little note of encouragement and motivation. Thank you. For the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Page of Cups and the Star, Aquarius energy, Emperor, Aries energy, the Hangman and the Eight of Wands, Pisces energy, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Emperor, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Hangman, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Well, Pisces, you're going to have a hell of a week because what is all this energy? I mean, you're standing out, okay? You got a soulmate here, 10 of Wands. Okay, let's see. That you could be releasing 4 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Something didn't move forward with this person, but you got new love. All right, 4 of Cups. You may not see this. You got a whole daddy, okay? A wifey, a Hangman, and the King of Cups, the Death. There's a shift in perception. 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. It almost feels like Pisces, King of Swords. Some of you guys, this could have been the energy like, I'm never gonna fall in love again. I'm never gonna date again. I'm not gonna find someone that I really have a connection. Life sucks, not life sucks, love sucks, you know, and this is because you're still moving from someone or something didn't work out, right? There was some kind of disappointment. But I feel like someone here is changing your perception, like, oh shit, I like this person. Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Judgment. Okay, we have a connection. This person looks good. What's the 4 of Cups? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you don't see this coming at all. Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords. It could be moving quicker than you expect. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers. I feel like the past connection was very, I get it, very it was very strong. All right, 7 of Wands. Right now, you could be kind of like rejecting love or not really wanting that. You know, your walls are up, your boundaries are up, and then boom, here it goes. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's a plain hard to get, but yeah, it is. Okay, it is. Like, you know, your defense is up. It's like your guard is up. Death, the King of Cups, and the Hangman, 8 of Swords, the Devil, and the 2 of Wands. But someone is shifting your perception. 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 2 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. I mean, I see you entertaining whoever this is, whatever this is. And you know what I say. And this could also be another soulmate connection or another soulmate energy. Where the hell is it? The Emperor and the King of Pentacles are like my daddy energy, that wifey energy. That's who, you know, who I want to be with. I mean, I got mine, but you know what I mean? This would be my choice. Because this is not only wisdom, this is like stability. This is like stability. Okay. This is stability. This is like safe. This is where you can live a soft girl, soft guy life. And what I mean by that, it's like, you know, it feels safe. It feels like I can just be me. He's wise enough that he got me. She got me. She or he is wise enough to not run the opposite direction when they see my crazy. They embrace it. What else for the Pisces? What else for the Pisces? What else for the Pisces for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Queen of Pentacles and the Death, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy, Page of Wands and the Sun. There could be happy conversation here, a little, I don't know, something that's making you smile while you look down at your phone. Queen of Pentacles. It's making me like red in my cheeks. Strength, Leo energy, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Sun, 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, and the 7 of Swords, the Devil. What's the Strength, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit? There could have been somebody that left a bitter taste in your mouth that gave you a little bit of pessimistic energy towards love. So it makes you iffy. Your guard is up. I feel like you're being intentional though. And I feel like someone here is very serious about you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, 10 of Cups. Heavy Leo is here too. Page of Cups and the 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Somebody may be texting you from your past though. Ace of Cups to try to sneak back into your energy. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, but Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, though. I feel like in your energy, you're turning your back towards the situation. You're moving in logic. Hold on. Sorry. I had to yell. Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Three of Wands. What's that about? King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. The Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You're moving towards something else. You're moving towards a better opportunity. Thank you, Julia from Australia. I appreciate you. I feel like you're excited about this new person, Pisces. Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Moon. There may be a little conflict, though, about money this week with someone. Someone could be coming towards you. I don't know about, this could be a family drama, a little argument with someone. This could be with a mother figure. You know what's crazy? You know, sometimes, you know, any, I feel like everybody that we meet, or, you know, every encounter is for a reason. And there's something here about whoever it is that you're meeting, or whoever this is. It feels like, almost like, do you know what a hype man is? It feels like someone is a cheerleader on your end, and it shifts your perception to on how you're even looking at yourself. Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. There's a shift here. Not to say that you are have like a low self-esteem or something, but there's something here about some kind of insecurity that somebody could be shifting that energy, and it brings some kind of confidence out of you. And there's like a light under your ass to be better, to be a little bit more ambitious. I don't know why I needed to say that. It frees you from some kind of doubt that you may have had. It feels nice. It feels peaceful. It feels like the right person at the right time. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to write it for you, Tim. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the members page. I do have a members page with exclusive videos, okay? So you get the perks of these videos plus more videos exclusive. Also, I do like a monthly raffle there where everyone that joins, you don't have to do anything. As soon as you join, I just put all the members in a raffle, and pretty much you could either get a free 20-minute read or a free product. And I do that once a month. It's usually the last day of the month. So that will be done on Tuesday. I do do personal questions on Thursdays. I do offer personal readings. I have a botanica with products of manifestations, candles, oils, and all that you can find on my website, dannyskarma.com. Thank you, MVP. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I'll see you guys later.